Hey everyone, so it's been a minute since we've done a Boss Lady update, and I found this to be ironically hilarious and worth making a quick little video about. So for context, Boss Lady thinks that she's got the identity to an account on TikTok called Exposing TikTok Bullies. I don't know why she's so invested in exposing who's behind these accounts. Like, she's very into it though. She takes it super serious, and you guys, anyway, we're gonna watch her completely make a fool of herself. Let's do it. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only under the Fair Use Act. All opinions are alleged, and this is not meant to bully or harass.
Way too many clues, so I have to remake this again. Sorry. People like waiting on this video. So about a month ago, I noticed that Exposing TikTok Bullies came out, and they said that they were going to say who they were. It's been a month. They haven't said anything. Well, I sit and I take notes and I take notes and I take notes and I take notes. So I was taking all these notes. I call a friend of mine who he's very good at finding people, let's just say. And that's all I'll say publicly.
So you're gonna take notes, and take all these notes, but then still have to call a friend in who specializes in finding people, like this is the Secret Service, to help you. So all your notes were for what? To give him to do the work? Again, why can't you figure this shit out on your own?
And I don't mean to bully this person, and I don't want them getting, crazy and whatever. So I called a friend of mine. And again, I don't mean to be mean. I'm not coming across wrong here. I don't want anybody getting scared.
Scared of what? Anna, scared of what? Are you take this so fucking serious? This is not real life, it's TikTok. Scared of what?
But I know who TikTok Bullies is. Exposing TikTok Bullies. And I had so when I talked to this guy, he said, "Who do you think it is? Give me your top 5." So when he came back with who it was, he was like, "Well, I can tell you it was not even in your top 5." I was like, "What?" It wasn't in my top 5.
Well, way to go there, Nancy Drew. It wasn't even in the top 5 people you thought it could be. You were completely off base on all, so your notes were worthless for him. So why are you coming on here with that smug smile, acting like you uncovered something you were exposing? No, your friend, in quotes, is exposing someone, not you. You can't even... I'm surprised you're not lying and taking credit for it, honestly.
And now it makes sense who it was or who it is. Totally makes sense. So I'm going to give them a week. I'll give them a week. And they can make a video, they can do whatever, or they can just go away. I don't care. I mean, and I don't really hate their page. It's not all bad, but very hypocritical on some aspects, like about Ange, when I know for a fact that you've talked shit about her. So I'll give you till next Sunday to admit who you are, or shut the page down, and or both. But if not, I will make a video like Sunday or Monday, and I will show the proof of who it was.
Who do you think you are, Anna? Seriously, what authority did you appoint yourself and decide that you're some expose channel now that's going to just take care of things? They have until Sunday to come out with who they are, or you're going to expose them and they have to take down their page and go away. If that worked, you would have been gone a long time ago. We've been telling you to go away for a year now, damn near. I mean, who do you think you are? You're just on this power trip for no reason. Nobody takes you seriously.
But you can do it however you want. You can get on here and cry and say you were bullied and harassed to the point that you did this. I don't care what you do. But I'm not working with anybody. And I have been working on it for over a month. And just now today found out who it was.
Through no research of your own, you had someone else figure out who it was and tell you. Stop being so smug. You didn't do anything.
So it's now technically Sunday. It's 1:30 in the morning. You'll be up in a couple hours, I think. Your time zone's a little different. So you decide what you're going to do. And I give you a week. And then I'm going to show the proof that I have of who you are. And it's solid proof. You can email me, but you're coming out. So I'll see you in a week.
Good God, Dirty Harry. Who are you trying to scare? We are... See you in a week. The fuck? Oh my God. Why do you give people so long, by the way? Either you don't have the information and you're just gaslighting and trying to get people to pay attention to you, or you have the information and your dumbass won't just tell everyone. You have to gatekeep it. You have to sit on it for what? It's so stupid.
Hey guys, good afternoon. I've had a lot of messages today. Everybody's kind of, like, I think I know who it is. Is it this person? Is that person? And gotten messages. Yeah, they picked on me. And, while they know what they're doing, but they're also kind of trying to bully their friends so it doesn't look like they're being biased. And it doesn't matter what they do, and they can say that wasn't them, but there's a lot of people working on this, and they screwed up. I hate to say that. I hate saying that. They fucked up. And it's fine. It's,
What a condescending thing to say. And it's fine that they fucked up. Girl, you didn't even figure it out yourself. Shut up. You're so ridiculous. You're judgmental and you're smug and you're condescending about something that you didn't even figure out on your own. You already said you didn't even have any idea who this person was, and the people you thought it was weren't the people that it is. So shut the fuck up. And it's fine. God, it's fine that you're a dumbass.
That's how detectives work. There's something, you can never be too careful, and you screw up eventually. It's just human nature. We're flawed. We're flawed by nature. It's not a bad thing, and they could have kept doing what they were doing. They come at me and I don't even really know this person. It's just what I've heard from other people, but
Anna, do you really know anybody off of TikTok? I mean, honestly, you act like these are solid friendships that you've had for your entire life. These are TikTok people off the internet that you do not know. And frankly, probably are just friends with you for the laughs, because this is hysterical how detectives work. Oh my God. What in the actual fuck? And that's how you move. I don't know for sure. I'm just going with what other people say. That's how you move. That's what you do. You go with whatever other people say that fits your narrative in your head, and you spin it and you talk about it and you act like it's true, spread misinformation, and that's why we all don't like you.
I don't know. They seem to have a lot of personalities, and
well, if they've got a bunch of personalities, will you see if they can loan you one? Because yours sucks.
I don't know. This is kind of sick and twisted what they're doing. And then using the Lord's name and say, I'll pray for you, and get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And I'm starting to get more and more mad. So I really think it's probably in their best interest to out themselves before I do, because I'm not going to be too nice.
Anna's coming out with the warnings again. She's getting mad, y'all. We better all watch ourselves and mind our P's and Q's. Anna might get mad. Get the fuck out. Who cares?
I don't like what they did to Doggy Lover. Now, I don't know Doggy Lover very well, but I think it's quite disgusting what she did to her, because she is a really nice person. I've never seen her be mean to anybody, unless you guys prove me wrong. But I've never seen Doggy Lover be mean to anybody, so I'm not going to sit and allow that. And again, everybody's like, well, they either, didn't pick on Mandy and blah, blah, blah. And I think a lot of it is this person doesn't know a whole lot about certain people. And, people are messaging them like, well, why aren't you going after this person? Why aren't you going after that person?
Here you go again, completely contradicting what you just said. You said you don't know who she is. You don't know anything about her. So how do you know she's getting messages from people saying, why aren't you going after this person? Why aren't you going after that person? How do you know she's getting those messages? You don't. You're just making shit up. Also, you're not going to stand for that. You're not going to allow that. Anna, again, you have no authority. Okay, Cartman, calm down.
This person is very much a somewhat silent watcher. They're watching. They act like they don't watch, but they're watching. And, you know, same in like, you know, you watch that first 48. Someone fucks up. And when they fuck up, that's when the cops catch them. So I've been watching heavily, and so have other people, and they screwed up. And a lot of people, like I said, there's a few of us that know who it is, and they don't want to be named, and that's fine. You know, I don't mind it. Yes, I'm going rogue. I will absolutely go rogue. This is to exposing TikTok bullies. Hopefully you will expose yourself and you can play the victim, and you're good at playing the victim. But I just want everybody to see the face that goes along with it.
Anna, you're taking this so much more seriously than probably anyone else is, honestly. I mean, what are you going to do? Become a vigilante and go get justice? I mean, once you expose their face, then what? What's the next step?
So if you guys didn't happen to catch C-Dot's live, I was on my way home and somebody's like, oh my God, they just outed her. And I was like, shit.
Now you guys know why I made the video. You know why we're here. Because this woman was trying to hold on to this fucking secret, this news, this piece of evidence that she had that no one else had for a whole week, and just draw it out and get as much attention and clout and clicks and views as she could off of it before she exposed it. And someone else beat her to it. I guess that cliffhanger you were trying to leave everybody with, that to be continued, that didn't really work out too well, did it? Also, whenever you're driving, are you ever driving? Because you always are talking about watching a live, hearing some tea, or getting a message, or you're making a video. I mean, do you ever safely drive? I'm just wondering, are you that invested in what's going on TikTok that you can't think about the people and the safety of the people around you or the people in your car? You're just always that into TikTok that driving is secondary. TikTok comes first. Get a life.
So Terry just got outed over on C-Dot's live. Terry to trucker, Terry to trainer, Terry to 25,000 personalities. That didn't even take 24 hours. So if you know, you know who's behind all these accounts. And I'll tell you guys later how a few of us figured it out.
Anna, you told us a little while back you didn't figure out shit. You had someone else figure it out for you. Do you not remember saying this?
With who it was. He was like, well, I can tell you it was not even in your top 5. I was like, what? It wasn't in my top 5. And
She's not smart. She's not smart. She's calculated, but she's not smart. She outwitted a few people, but there are those smart cookies that figured her out, and she fucked up. She don't realize she fucked up. She is a very sorry, I got tooth pain going on tonight. She's a very twisted individual, and she plays on a lot of emotions. And the one thing, if you are friends with Terry the trucker, Terry the trainer, whatever she's going by this week, fucking block her. Block her. I now know that she was this guy messaging me, and I knew something was very odd about it. And
because a guy was messaging you? That is odd.
They kept following me when I would move accounts or add an account. And I thought, well, this is twisted. And then it was, hey, I can meet up with you in Sandusky when you come up there. Wasn't talking like a guy.
Because no guy would be willing to meet up with you anywhere. But you continued to entertain it knowing it wasn't a real guy. You just liked the attention or the messages or the thought that it could be a guy. Why did you block him when you figured it out, weirdo?
Knew that it was a female fronting. And I'm now about 80% certain it was Terry.
Girl, you flip-flop. You just said you now know who it was messaging you, but now you're 80% sure it's her. You have no idea. You don't know. It could be anybody. There's a lot of people that don't like you that would troll you and catfish you and fuck with you. Trust me, that list is long. It might not be her. So stop with the confidence behind your fucking allegations, because there's such fucking bullshit.
She needs severe help. She should be in prison. She got lucky and she's out free. She is a warped individual, retwisted. This is a woman that you will see on the news in a few years doing something stupid.
Why do I get the feeling that that's been said about you before? Probably more than one time.
She will do something, then look at you and say, I didn't do that. Like, she's a sociopath. I don't know if that's a sociopath or a psychopath. Terry is 1000% exposing TikTok bullies. I said what I said. So she can either admit to it, or I'll show her where she fucked up, because she fucked up. And she's not smart. She might be smart calculating wise, but she's not smart technologically. So good for you, Terry. You pulled the wool over a few people.
Including yourself. She pulled the wool over you too, because you didn't figure it out. You had someone else do it for you. So quit taking the fucking credit.
But you were being watched very closely, Terry. You should be very worried. I hear CDOT's coming for you when she feels better. God have mercy on your soul.
Well, now that we've been debriefed by the FBI and Secret Service and head of CIA, and we've got all the intel that we need for this extremely high profile, in-depth investigation about who exposing TikTok bullies was. I'm sorry. Does anybody care as much as Anna did? I'm just wondering. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a ton of people that cared. I just think that she took this so much more seriously than it was necessary, just to all have it come out that she didn't do the research to figure out who TikTok bullies was. She wasn't the first one to announce it. She was late again with the news, but she's gonna still get on here with her threats and her bullshit and her scary faces and her "you better or else." Anna, have a seat.